Excuse me, what did I just wake up to? You guys smash the grab button, that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. I don't know what bizarro world I just woke up to today, but okay, so upcoming selection pack, Invincible Aces announced. Now, this is actually a lot of relevant stuff here. So look, reveal cards, Dark Dragoon, Masterpiece, Avramax, Ib, Knightmare Mermaid, and Knightmare Goblin. Oh, okay, well that's nothing too crazy. And then you read this next little line down here. No longer on the list. Wait a minute. No longer on the ban list. Oh, crap. Okay, so Knightmare Mermaid. I'm going to be the first one to tell you I do not want you back at all, but maybe it's okay at this point. Maybe, you know, they've already proven that orcas can exist in a world where you can give them a normal summon and allow them to convert on into, you know, Galtea Eye, and they can play the game. Technically, isn't Knightmare Mermaid just singular full orcas combo with a couple of extra steps? And yes, it is, because on link summon, it's what? Discard one special summon a nightmare monster from your deck. Then if this card was co-linked when this effect was activated, you get to net back a draw one resource. I honestly hate to say it, but Mermaid might be okay to come back right now, because Orcust itself isn't really, I guess, fundamentally climbing up all those crazy ladders like they initially kind of used to. I think that this card, dare I say, might actually be okay to come back. But the fact that they straight put this from 0 to 3, I think is the insane part. Because, you know, you figured that they would do like the one-up check and kind of clear things out. No, they straight put Mermaid to 3. And also remember, Mermaid does have it so that you can't link 1 into a link 1 like we've got with our current friends Requiem and so forth. Now this is what I'm not so happy about. This guy right here. Now remember, Mr. Goblin, on link summon, you can discard 1. If this card was co-linked when this effect was activated, you get to draw 1. Also, during your main phase, you can normal summon from your hand to your zone this card points to, in addition to your normal summoner set. Now, we have realized throughout time and space that additional normal summons are actually pretty broken. All right, like Knightmare Goblin is an insane card. All right, this thing does not need to be running back around in the game. Now, obviously, I think Konami's logic here is, what if we, is this Malice support? Are we opening up another door to Malice? You know, Malice is the one that wants to link summon the most, right? Technically, Malice is the only real deck kind of running around in the format right now that I can see a crazy application with maybe wanting the additional normal summon from this. Because Yu-Gi-Oh's done a pretty decent job at kind of dialing back a little bit of things. But moving Knightmare Goblin from straight 0 to 3 is such an insane push, in my opinion. I never thought I would have a day where I'd wake up to a literal nightmare fest out here. Or at least Mermaid, you know, bringing out the brick from the deck is not necessarily the worst. But Goblin out here, I'm sure that this card's existence is going to open up so many doors. At least for future potential. So many people are going to be like, oh, hey, free normal summon. Ooh, what can we do with this? Yeah, so imagine a world where you're able to search through your combo pieces halfway through and then go, all right, Knightmare Goblin trigger. I guess the other thing is, maybe it's got to be the co-link effects that are probably going to be the most devastating for these. But welcome back, Knightmare Goblin, I guess. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. This is actually really funny because Red Eyes Dark Dragoon and Verte Anaconda now exist together in the exact same format, which is actually hilarious to be thinking about out here. All right. To be fair, Verte Anaconda's presence in Master Duel, do I need to tell you this? But yes, Verte Anaconda has been legal on Master Duel for quite some time. There are a couple of cards on Master Duel that I'm not a real big fan of, like, you know, our dear old friend Sprite Elf. That card's actually insane. But Red Eyes Dark Dragoon coming back to 3 with Verte Anaconda, I don't think is necessarily the worst, because Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, even though it was a super broken boss monster at the beginning of its life, and the OCG was just splashing the ever-living crap out of this thing, you still have to make a Verte Anaconda, and you still have to play all of those bricks associated with it. Red Eyes Fusion already has some of the most damning locked effects in the game's history. I guarantee you, once you get the chance to play that, you're going to be like, oh, well, this is not very strong. Yes, you are 100%. Dark Dragoon is not what it used to be. Is it an annoyance sometimes that it can be 4K and it can't be destroyed by card effects and it can't be targeted? Yes. Yes, it is. But this is one of those, it's like the Horus package, it's like this emergency boss monster that if you're playing it, you're able to go down. Same thing with the Horus cards, you have those emergency strong monsters you can deploy onto the field and use those as strong uh-oh buttons. I can't actually play my deck strategy, so I can do the thing. And I think that's the same thing here. But once again, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon with those bricks is way worse. And I mean, wholeheartedly way worse. The more bad cards you have to systematically play in a deck, typically the worse off it's actually going to be, which is a little bit rough. Masterpiece. Oh, baby. This one I'm excited about. They're moving him straight back to 3. Now, what's very interesting to me about this is, you gotta remember, this card basically has the 2/3 immunity clause, which is literally continuous whatever you attribute, monster, spell, or trap card to summon him. He's literally unaffected by 2/3 of those abilities. Typically, I think it was what, monster, spell used to be the good thing. Then you just watch it get impermed. Watching this card absolutely get destroyed by imperm, I think, was some of the funniest crap that we have seen out here. But I think Masterpiece is fine to come back. I think he's going to be a little bit of an inconvenience for some people, because a few people are going to look at this and they're going to go, wow, 2950, if you go monster and trap immunity with field spell, it's what, like 3250 or something like that? How much did field spell give him? It was 300. So yeah, you're dealing with a 3250, potentially strong boss monster at that point. So welcome back, Masterpiece. I know this card really does breed a lot of creativity, at least in the stun player community, because you get the ability to punch literally during either player's turn. You just have some strong control options. And as much as we give Floodgates crap, having Masterpiece kind of come back, even like sitting on like, what, lose one turn as a walking, talking option, let him come back. All right, the fact that we have so many cards here being discussed, like the Knightmare package, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, Masterpiece, holy crap. Ib, this is fine. I don't know why this really matters. The thing is, like, Ib is an extremely broken card around other pieces. And the OCG Master Duel, we don't have the rest of the Guard Dragon package. That was the stuff that kind of made this card into what it actually was. And then, of course, Draconic Diagram moving to 3. TCG is the only one that still got this card locked up in purgatory. I'm going to be honest with you. Moving this alongside Masterpiece, I think just promotes some fun. And I mean, all these are URs, by the way. So Konami's going, oh, hey, we're going to get that reprint equity out here. Hey, you guys want some ultra rares? Overall, holy crap. I still can't believe we get to see Knightmare Goblin actually come back. Somebody in R&D has been sitting here actually playing with Goblin for probably the last couple of years going, hey, yes, Goblin. Also, it has Goblin in the name, so maybe this is just going to be a big ol' help to them there, Goblin bikers. Highly unlikely. But I think, honestly, I'm willing to give this a shot. And also, this is some major application or implications for the TCG OCG too, because bringing back something like this is going to be a combo nightmare. And also, Mermaid is just Galtea Eye with extra steps at this point. Well, you can go down and make this, sure. I feel like you've just making the Galtea Eye is just a better call at this point in time. You're not really doing anything too crazy with this. Also, this takes a discard. So, ashing this just kind of puts it in a really awkward position overall. But I think this list is fine. And I do mean that wholeheartedly. I look forward to seeing what this list is going to cause, in wreaking havoc in the future. But we got to see where that goes. So please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And, ho, 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 Merry Nightmare. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.